Good afternoon, dear students.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, good afternoon. So, dear students, today at our lesson, we will speak about classroom management, creating positive classroom environment. So, dear students, what does it mean? What is positive classroom environment? Why do we need to pay special attention to this one? Imagine that you are a knowledgeable, educated, well-educated teacher. You have enough knowledge, but is it important to pay special attention to classroom management in your lesson? If yes, why? Why is it important? So, share your opinion, please. Is classroom management important in the lesson? And what should be done? What should a teacher do in order to create a positive classroom environment during the lesson? What's your opinion? Do share your opinion, please.
Okay. Yes, of course.
Okay, good. Sarvan?
Management is a prominent things in the lesson. In the classroom, what is a classroom management? I think it's teacher always should consider all of the aspects of the lesson. I mean, how to manage the time and how to conduct the students and how to create the warm or comfortable environment atmosphere for the students.
Good. I do agree with you. Good. Continue, please.
For learning something easily.
Good. Thank you for
and
that.
Also positive environment also
very important. Yeah.
Teacher should create some kind of environment. I mean, the atmosphere for the students to feel themselves free and comfortable and also confident to answer the questions of the teacher.
Excellent. I do agree with you. Absolutely agree with you. So if there is no any comfort, there is no any positive environment, warm environment in the classroom between teacher and student, between teacher and the pupil. So students, children especially, especially children, young learners, if they are maybe afraid of the teacher and mightn't ask the questions which they are interested in. So that is why teachers should try to create warm, this positive environment in the classroom. It is very, very important. Okay, so what about the other students' opinion? Please do share your opinion. Who else wants to express? Barno wants, please.
Positive environment should be created by the teachers, like hanging some kind of pictures or designing the classroom with different kind of colorful posters in order to create some comfortable environment for the students. By this way, the learners feel comfortable and they can easily express their ideas, I guess.
Good. Absolutely agree with you. So, any other opinions? Thank you for your opinion. And now we will continue with our presentation. So, creating a positive classroom environment. Can you see the presentation? Is it visible to you?
Yes, visible.
Okay, good.
Yes.
So, creating a positive classroom environment. As you have just told, it's very important, to create a positive environment in the classroom. If there is a good atmosphere, good relationship, good atmosphere in the classroom. So, pupils, especially young learners, they feel free and they may ask any questions which they want, and then the lesson would be more effective, fruitful, productive. So we may gain the result which we expect from our lesson. So that is why we should pay attention to this one. So the agenda of our lesson is how to structure the physical environment, how to structure the emotional environment, the role of self-esteem in the classroom. So classroom management. So these things are very important to create good classroom environment in classroom management. The first one is create classroom rules with your students on day one. What does it mean? Imagine that you are are about to have the first lesson of yours with a new group, yeah? And in your first lesson, you should try to explain all the classroom rules to your pupils, all the norms of behaviors in the classroom of the students. So that is why it's very important. And then they will pay attention to this one, and they will try to follow all your rules and all the classroom rules. And it also helps to create a positive classroom environment, and in this way you may gain a positive and a productive result from your lesson. And the next one, maintain the classroom rules, routines, and schedule, but maintain flexible and leave room for fun. Pay attention to the last one, leave room for fun. What does it mean? It means that so don't be so strict. If you are so strict, the learners may be afraid of asking questions, and they may keep silent and they may just listen to you. And in this one, your lesson may turn into traditional one, not non-traditional one. So you know that nowadays teachers should conduct their lessons on the basis of non-traditional lessons, on the basis of interactive method. And in interactive methods, so in the center should be the student, not the teacher. Teacher should explain the main part of the lesson, and then teacher should control the students. Teachers should divide the students into some groups, some small groups, or teachers should lead the students to work in pairs or in groups, and then teachers should control them. It is the lessons should be not teacher-centered, but student-centered ones. Yeah, and it means teachers should leave room for fun. So the next one is when students are engaged and excited about learning, less management problems arise in the classroom. We should pay attention to this one. So 3 key rules exist in this. Use your inside voice, wait your turn, and raise your hand. It means don't interrupt, even for corrections. Imagine that some students, some learners may make some kind of mistakes, yeah? Some kind of pronunciation mistakes or grammar mistakes or any kind of vocabulary mistakes, it doesn't matter. So, or you may ask you want to ask some questions, yeah? But you should try to be more patient, and you should wait till the end of the speech, yeah? So you should wait your turn. It is both teacher and learners should wait their turns, yeah, to ask to ask questions or to correct the mistakes. We shouldn't interrupt each other. It is both teacher and students shouldn't interrupt each other. And the next one, always have a backup plan. What does it mean? So as a teacher, we also should have our backup plan. Imagine that as we are living nowadays in the technology century, so all our lessons should be conducted on the basis of multimedia sources, yeah, with the help of multimedia sources. So it's not a human multimedia, it's technology, it's not a human. So that is why everything may happen with technology. You know, something might gone wrong, or something may happen with electricity or anything else. Any kind of problems may happen with technology. So that is why in such kind of cases, imagine that you would like, you plan to conduct your lesson with the help of PowerPoint presentation, and because of some technical problems, you wouldn't do it now. So what would you do without this presentation if you don't have your backup plan? So your lesson might fail in this case if you don't have your backup plan. So that is why always try to have your backup plan. And it will surely help you to overcome any kind of problems. So get the students involved, have them take part in the designing and smooth running of the classroom. Create an atmosphere of respect, pay attention to this part. Not only learners or pupils or students should respect the teacher, but there should be mutual respect. There should be mutual respect. Only in this case, you may gain expected good result from your work, from your lesson. It is both should respect each other, yeah? Both teacher and learners should respect each other. There should be mutual respect. So warm atmosphere, as we have just told about, yeah? So create an atmosphere of respect in which the children feel safe, valuable, and want to take risks. So as a teacher, we should motivate, we should be able to motivate them in any situation. So that is why we should pay attention to this one. By aware of all of the school resources, yeah? As a teacher, you should be aware of all school resources because you know that children, especially young learners, are very curious ones, and they might ask any questions they want. So that is why if they ask some questions about school resources, if you don't know, if you cannot answer the question, then you may have some problems. You may be shy, or anything may happen in such kind of situations if you cannot overcome, yeah? If you cannot answer the question. So that is why you should be aware of all school resources. Do not ignore any negative behavior. What does it mean? Imagine you are conducting a lesson and there are 15 students, 15 children, 15 learners in your group, and it means they have 15 kinds of character, 15 kinds of behavior. Not all of them have positive behavior. Some of them might have negative behavior, but anyway, you shouldn't ignore any kind of negative behavior. Your task is to motivate them and to create positive behaviors in them. So that is why never ignore any kind of negative behavior. Create a daily duties routine. So if we pay attention, as a teacher, we pay attention to these ones, we may gain expected results from our work. And structuring the physical environment. Desk arrangements, student placement, classroom decoration, music in the classroom. So some of you have just told about some of them, for example, about school decorations. Barno has just told about a little bit even, yeah? Now we will continue. We will clarify together with you all these desk arrangements or student placements and everything we will discuss together with you. So, for example, if we take desk arrangement in groups with students facing each other, can help stimulate student discussion. Pay attention to the picture. So, desks in single or double rows are good for demonstrations and independent work. Are you paying attention to the picture?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. So now pay attention to this picture. As you can see, it is U-shape, yeah? U-shape desk arrangement. And what is the importance, what is the good sides of U-shape desk arrangement, you think? What's your opinion? How do you like such kind of U-shape desk arrangement? What is the importance of it? So the good sides of this U-shape desk arrangement is teacher will have enough space to walk around. here, as you can see, yeah, there is enough space. So that is why this type of desk arrangement is recommended everywhere, because it's very comfortable, and the teacher may walk around the classroom and may go up to any pupil and may observe them. Why should a teacher walk around the classroom, you think? So, or should a teacher stand only in front of the auditory, yeah, in front of the audience, in front of the pupils, or for example, in front of the what? Blackboard, at the blackboard? Should a teacher stand only in front of the audience during the whole lesson? What's your opinion? Where should the teacher stand during the lesson? Do share your opinion, please. I'd like to know your opinion. Where should the teacher stand during the whole lesson? During the lesson, okay.
I think the teacher shouldn't stand only one place. I think he or she walk one side and maybe in front of, at the back, the class, and they don't stand to only one place. This may be boring. And they should pay attention to every students in the classroom.
Good, I do agree with you. This teacher shouldn't stand at only one place during the lesson, yeah? Teacher, does you also agree with me? It means this teacher should walk around the classroom, yeah? Why should a teacher walk around the classroom? Let's discuss this one. If the teacher walks around the classroom, teacher may be aware of the pupils' actions, yeah? May observe them, may check them, may help them, because especially young learners, not only young learners, but so pupils of different ages, or students even, sometimes might have some difficulties, yeah, might come across with some difficulties in doing the task, and in such kind of situations, some of them may be shy asking questions, yeah? Some of them may be afraid of making mistakes. So in this case, if the teacher goes up, yeah, if the teacher walks around the classroom and it goes up, so they may easily ask the questions, and the teacher might help, and then you might gain the expected result. So that is what in order to observe, in order to check, in order to help, in order to motivate, and in order to be aware of all their reactions, a teacher should walk around the classroom during the lesson. But pay attention. When the teacher explains new material of the lesson, new topic of the lesson, teacher shouldn't walk around the classroom in order not to distract their attention. Yeah? When the teacher explains the new material, teacher should stand in front of the audience in order to attract everybody's attention. Yeah? But after explaining, after doing this part of the lesson, yeah, teacher, in order to control and to observe and to help them, should walk around the classroom. We should take into consideration this one. Okay, so the next one, desks in workstations. Pay attention to the picture. What kind of desk arrangement is it? So in workstations, yeah, the desks in workstations are suited for students who have developed self-management skills. Remember, all sitting arrangements should accommodate an inclusive learning environment. Foreman notes that some classrooms may require free and quiet spaces to facilitate learning. Please easily distracted students, pay attention to this part, please, to these slides. It's very important. So please easily distracted students away from each other. Otherwise, they might make much noise and they might interrupt your speech, and then as a result, your lesson may fail. So that is why you should place such kind of students away from each other. Doorways, windows, it is away, yeah? Away from the doorways, windows, and the areas of high traffic. preferably placed to one side of the classroom, close to the front. An inclusive classroom should place students in areas of the class best suited to their needs. Classroom decoration, Barna also has just spoken a little bit even about this one. Students like to see their own work displayed, even in high schools. Yeah, class-made posters. Yeah, it is posters made by students. Yeah, class-made posters help students develop a sense of belonging to the classroom. Plants and animals can have positive effects on the classroom. So that is why teachers should pay special attention to classroom decoration too. It also helps to attract the learner's attention and even to involve the learners in the learning process. So music in the classroom. So let's discuss this part of the lesson. What's your opinion? What is the importance of music in the classroom? Would you also like to use music in your future classes after graduating from your university? How do you like this part of the lesson? Please share your opinion. As for me, for example, I always let my students to sing a song at the end of the lesson when they have left 4 or 5 minutes before the bell. I always let my students to sing a song in English language. Why do we need it? What is the importance of letting students sing a song or listening to a song? What is the importance of it? You think? What's your opinion? Do share your opinion, please. I would like to listen to your opinion. Please.
For each level of the students, it has a positive effect. For example, for the youngs, we can use the music to learn some kind of synonyms or some kind of words. And for the mainly all the group, we can use it just for entertainment and feel free themselves and create some kind of joyful atmosphere.
I do agree with you. So absolutely right you are. So music in the classroom, it's very, very important. This part of the lesson is very, very enjoyable for any learner. So, especially for young learners. As for my students, they enjoy, they love this part of our lesson because after a hard work, they may relax. Singing a song, they may relax and they may improve their pronunciation skills, they may improve their vocabulary skills too. How can students improve their vocabulary skills by singing a song, you think? Do you agree with this opinion of mine or not? Please, how can music, how can songs help students to improve their vocabulary skills? What's your opinion?
During the students, during the listening some music, English music, they hear new word for themselves. And they can they search the translation of this word, and also the listening the music during the lesson, they can improve their listening skill, and they can sing this song, and they can also improve their speaking skills
too. Yeah, I do agree with you. So imagine that you are listening to a new song, yeah, and while listening to the song, as you have just told, you may come across some kind of new words, yeah, new words, or you might come across some difficulties with the correct pronunciation of those new words. And in this case, you should stop and you should, after listening to the song, yeah, you should search from from the dictionary those new words and also the correct pronunciations of those new words. In this way, you may improve you may enlarge your active vocabulary. Also, you may improve your pronunciation skills. So that is why at one and the same time, you may relax after a hard work, and you may be ready for the next pair. And that is why music in the classroom is very, very important. Only I ask my students to learn a new song for every lesson. In this way, they may enlarge their active vocabulary. So this is very enjoyable part of our lesson. Music can be a great addition to any classroom. Use as a reward. How can you use the music as a reward? So you may tell your students, dear students or dear children, if you do all the home tasks completely, I will surely let you to sing a song at the end of the lesson. Yeah? In this way, you may use music as a reward. So create positive mood. It will surely create, we may surely create positive mood with the help of music. Do you agree with me or not?
Yes.
Okay. So music helps broaden musical experiences. Yeah, in inclusive classroom, music can comfort or calm and help focus. Yeah, for some students. So,
teacher, can we use the music at the beginning of the lesson?
Yes, you may use. You may use because sometimes I ask my students, when would you like to listen to when would you like to sing your sing, at the beginning or at the end? So if they want to raise their mood, sometimes they ask me to start this part of the lesson at the beginning. I also will surely let them do this. Sometimes we do this part at the beginning of the lesson to start our work in a good mood. Sometimes after a hard work, in order to relax, we sing a song at the end of the lesson. It's up to you. So thank you for your question, and we will continue. Structuring the emotional environment. So it's the teacher's responsibility to value each and every one of the students in their class so that each student feels special and important. The bond between a teacher and a student is much more important for students with management and behavioral issues such as ADHD and Aspergers. So what kind of students are ADHD students and Aspergers? Now we will discuss together with you. So ADHD students need extra motivation. Sometimes we have to give them extra tasks because they are very, very energetic ones. Yeah. So need extra motivation so they can maintain attention, work consistently, and avoid boredom associated with repetitive tasks. Aspergers, a bond with the teacher can encourage, inspire, and greatly assist them. So knowing and liking you, what does it mean? Who you are, who you stand for, what you will ask them to do, or what you will not ask them to do, what you will do for them and what you will not do for them.